so everyone knows that Nintendo's coming out with the NX. They're going to possibly reveal it this E3 and may even be out for holiday 2016. It's basically an emergency console because the Wii U just sold so poorly. So they really need to get their act together with this one. And I compiled a little list here of things I think they need to do in order to make that the console that they want it to be.
Number 7.
Okay, so the NX is in a really unique situation here in that it's coming out way before the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 are even close to being done with their life cycle. So it has the opportunity to do things before the other ones, for the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox 2 or whatever come out. And I think what they should do, what I think they're probably not going to do, but what I think they should do, is start making games in 4K for 4K TVs.
I think that... I really think...
Now, I know this is really, really unlikely because it took Nintendo a long time to actually start doing things in HD. So for them to start doing 4K is a bit of a stretch. But I think that, that's going to be the next big thing. They're going to start broadcasting games and, like football games and shows and stuff like that in 4K. And eventually, I think games are going to start being in 4K. And Nintendo has that opportunity to start doing that before everyone else. Again, really unlikely, but would be super cool.
Number 6.
Virtual reality. Okay, so I think we all know that virtual reality is going to be the next big step for the game industry. Everyone's going to start putting on the headset, the Oculus Rift, whatever, and then just be put in the game. And again, like 4K, I think Nintendo is in that position to do that before everyone else. Personally, I kind of hope that they don't. I'm really not sold on the virtual reality thing. I think that I'd just rather, sit on the couch and play games like I always do, and not just have to put on a headset. But, I could be wrong. It could be awesome. Again, that's probably something they won't do. Possibly. I mean, they like to do unique things, so could happen. Probably not. That's what I think they should do, though.
Number 5.
Ultra Smash Bros. Super Turbo HD Remix. Now, when I say that, here's what I mean. So, Smash Bros., we all know, it came out for Wii U, and it was awesome, okay? We had, what total, with all the DLC, 58 characters, and so many stages, and whatever. And every generation of Nintendo consoles had a Smash Bros. Game, and it does extremely well. So, of course, they'd be idiots not to make a Smash Bros. Game for the NX. But the thing is, because the Smash Bros. Basically just finished, making all the content, what they think they need to do, what I think would be amazing, is if they took Smash Bros. For Wii U, they included all the DLC, just put it into one big package, re-released it for NX as a launch title, and added 4 new characters. So you get all of the DLC, you get Mewtwo, you get Roy, you get Ryu, and then on top of that you get Inkling and K. Rool and Wolf, and then someone kind of out of the blue, like Simon Belmont or something. And then they make that a launch title right there with that game. It is twice as good as every Wii U launch title combined and doubled again, because that launch title was that launch lineup for the Wii U was absolutely abysmal. I don't think that's why anyone really gave a crap when it came out, which is, just led to this emergency console we're having right now. So I think if they make Ultra Smash Bros. And just re-release it, add new characters, suddenly, you dangle Smash in front of everyone, suddenly you got everyone's attention.
Number 4.
Don't be too gimmicky with it. So, okay, I actually think that the Wii U does a pretty good job of that. Now, I know everyone hates the tablet controller, whatever. I think it's awesome, because I really don't think that it takes away really from the gameplay. Now, the Wii with the motion controls, I think that was really gimmicky, and they totally did. For example, Donkey Kong Country Returns. I remember to roll in that game, you had to shake the remote, and then to Mario Galaxy to spin, you had to shake the remote, which was just kind of a pain in the ass to do. Whereas the gamepad, you have your actual controller, and you just basically use the screen as a map screen or to select items. It really doesn't subtract from the gameplay at all. I actually like the controller, and I think they do a good job not being too gimmicky with it. And I really hope that they do that with NX too, because I really, looking back, I didn't really like the motion controls too much. I liked it for shooting games with the Wii. But other than that, I think they just kind of, force you to shake the remote, and there's no need for it. So, we got buttons, let's use the buttons. So, as long as, I know I said the VR thing, and, I think games are going to go there anyway, but, it could be gimmicky. It depends on how it's used, but I really hope they don't come up with, a gimmicky controller again.
Number 3.
Offer a discount to anyone who bought the Wii U. Now, I don't want to sound greedy or anything. I've played my Wii U plenty. I've gotten, a generation's worth of playtime on it, probably. But it came out in 2012, holiday 2012, and if the NX comes out in holiday 2016, that's only 4 years for a console. The Wii was out for 6, 7, maybe 8 years. So what they need to do is offer a discount on the NX for anyone who bought the Wii U, and that'll get people, very more motivated to upgrade, and they don't feel as cheated that they didn't get a full system's life cycle out of their Wii U. I think that'd be a courteous thing to do and respectful thing to do.
Number 2.
Market it better. Now, I think a lot of the Wii U's problem why it kind of fell on deaf ears was because of the name. I know they wanted to appeal to the people who played the Wii and they hear Wii U like, oh, they got a new Wii, let's play that. But what happened was that everyone thought that it was an expansion and just really didn't care. So they need to come up with a new name. I'm sure the final product won't be named the NX. It's just kind of the project. Like the Nintendo Revolution. Remember when the Wii was called the Revolution? When the Wii U came out, there were like hardly any commercials for it. You hardly saw any advertising for it. And when you do see it in the store, there were no demos to play. Actually, no, there was Rayman Legends. Remember that. There was Rayman Legends, and that was the only demo you could play. Everything else was videos. Why in the hell would they do that? Why wouldn't they have a demo for New Super Mario Bros.? And on top of that, the launch lineup was just so horrible, with New Super Mario Bros. Being, the same New Super Mario Bros. Game you've gotten 4 times already. And then you got the Zombie U, which sucks. And I don't even remember what the hell else came out. Those are the only ones I can think of. Everything else must have been just total crap, because I can only think of those 2. So, they've been doing good with their advertisements lately. So, they just gotta, keep doing what they're doing.
Number 1.
And that brings me to my last point. Keep up the good work. I know it sounds like I've kind of been bashing Nintendo a bit, but I love Nintendo, and I love my Wii U. And lately, they've been doing really good. I play my Wii U a lot more than I play my PlayStation 4, and that's because they came out with really good games for it. Like Mario Kart 8, it's the perfect Mario Kart 8. You got like 48 levels, and then on top of that, you got Smash with so many characters. You got fun platforming games like Mario 3D World's amazing. Yoshi's Woolly World, that's really fun. Tropical Freeze, that game's really fun. Splatoon is awesome. Kirby's Rainbow Curse, that one's pretty good. They are making good games, and what they need to do is just keep on doing what they're doing. The Amiibos, those are huge. Everyone's going nuts over those. Keep on making good games, and we'll keep buying them. And just apply that to a console with a lot of cool potential, a lot of good life to it, and I think NX could be really awesome. So that's my list. Thank you for listening. If you didn't like my list, go make your own or something. I don't care. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.